Hey guys, hey, welcome back to another live stream. So remember yesterday that I was talking about the quarantine for the virus. Yeah, I forgot to mention that's fine, but I think I definitely talked about the quarantine. Yes, I hope you guys are staying healthy again today and try to keep yourselves a little bit cozy. So you guys are literally going to be not for. But hey, so we're gonna get to the video today. So today's video is going to be about a little bit different from yesterday because since I introduced you about about my I talked about this yesterday about his spirit and then he became like that after his death, like blah 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 thing. I talked about that a little bit yesterday, and yeah, hope you guys had a brilliant Easter from earlier from Sunday from this week. Yeah, hope you guys are going to be doing a little bit okay. So, hi there. So yeah, so guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Um, so yeah, let's get into the video. So what I want to talk to you today, is that starting today and through May 31st, I'll be doing some BrainPop. I'll be doing BrainPop video today, and then after that, something I'll do first. I'll talk a little bit more about I might start reading a book to you guys, but I don't know. I'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, I might somehow have some plans for on June first, but today, starting today through May first, I'm going to be doing some brain pop videos. As soon as I can pull that up. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so so today's brain pop video is going to be about is about the Wright brothers, which is about the two brothers who kind of like who invented this plane. That they were inventors who had to come up with ideas of how their invention could work. So hopefully, okay. So we'll get started on the video. So let's make sure. Oh, it just goes on me. All right, let's get started. Look at that. That's Tim.
I'll meet you on the other side. Dear Tim and Moby, why do people make such a big deal about the Wright brothers? Their plane looks so dinky and it barely got off the ground. Confused, Damien. Hey, Damien. Today, we credit Orville and Wilbur Wright as the inventors of the airplane. But back in their day, most people were as skeptical as you. Only 5 observers were on hand to watch their historic flight. On December 17th, 1903, the Wright Flyer flew for 12 seconds, covering 120 feet. The brothers took turns piloting until they made it nearly 1,000 feet. No, none of those runs went more than 10 feet off the ground. And they needed a track going down a hill to get the Flyer airborne. And the plane was destroyed by a gust of wind. It never flew again. Okay, so maybe the flights themselves aren't all that impressive. Other inventors had made similar flights before them. But the Wright Flyer marked a turning point. It was the first powered plane that a pilot could totally control. For decades, people have been trying to create the perfect flying machine. Sir George Cayley built models to study aerodynamics, how air flows around objects. His work led to advances in the design of wings and tails. Early pilots used these discoveries to build and fly gliders, unpowered aircraft. Otto Lilienthal, known as the Glider King, made thousands of such flights. He would leap from high places to capture wind currents, then shift his weight around to change direction and stay level. It worked until his last flight in 1896. A strong gust of wind sent Lilienthal into a steep nosedive. Orville and Wilbur were deeply affected by his death. It inspired them to create a more reliable maneuvering system. Working out of their bicycle shop, the Wrights began designing their own airplane in
Well, oh, that was
1899.
cool.
They started by collecting and comparing huge amounts of data. They read up on the experimental aircraft of their predecessors and spent hundreds of hours analyzing how birds maintain stability. Laugh all you want, it's what led to their big breakthrough. They realized birds didn't just use their feathers for flapping. Tiny twists of their wings and tail enabled them to stay level. They also seemed to help them make adjustments to their altitude and direction. Wilbur figured out how to mimic this wing warping using a system of pulleys. This gave their Wright Flyer 3 different types of control. The wings could curl to let the airplane roll. The elevator controlled pitch. And the rudder enabled the plane to yaw. The pilot had to constantly adjust on all 3 axes because the slightest shift in the wind would throw the
Oh,
plane
yeah,
off balance.
that's true. Ooh,
Other airplane designers had fought against instability, but the Wrights embraced it. Years in the bike shop led them to this breakthrough concept. Just as a bicycle requires constant corrections to keep it upright, so would their flyer. Having command of roll, pitch, and yaw gave pilots control in any conditions. They would counter the wind whether it was in their face or behind them, blowing side to side or pushing them up and down.
ooh,
To this day, all
sunsets.
airplanes
It's
make
insane.
use of the same basic control system: pitch, roll, and yaw. Oh, right, the power problem. Gliders needed strong winds to stay aloft. So some early plane designers focused on creating a portable wind source. That's all a propeller is, a fan to blow air over the wings. But the steam engines they used were unbelievably heavy. They couldn't generate enough power to overcome their own weight. The Wrights knew they needed a better power-to-weight ratio. That's kind of why the Wright Flyer looked so dinky. The frame needed to be as light as possible. Instead of metal propellers, they used hand-carved wood. And instead of a powerful, heavy steam engine, a lightweight gas-powered engine would be enough to keep it aloft. Yep, and just in case of a crash, they needed a nice soft landing spot. So they picked out a deserted beach a few miles south of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Those simple test flights marked a turning point in the history of aviation. They didn't get much attention at first. Those who did take notice responded with doubt or even ridicule. The brothers were only too happy to stay out of the limelight. It gave them time to improve on the Flyer's design, making it faster, sturdier, and more maneuverable. Within a few years, their planes could carry passengers and even land on water. In 1909, they incorporated the Wright Company. The plan was to sell planes, training, and shipping services. But there just wasn't a market for any of that stuff yet. So, to drum up business, the brothers held exhibitions. They'd fly their latest designs in front of large crowds. As word spread, even heads of state showed up to watch.
Oh,
Orville and Wilbur became the face of the emerging aircraft industry. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to turn their business around. They spent a lot of energy suing other inventors for stealing their ideas. It took its toll on Wilbur, who died of a fever in 1911.
oh, that's sad.
Orville sold the company and patents a few years later. He was a rich man, but it had to be disappointing.
Oh,
The Wrights
yeah, that's
wanted to be
true.
the ones to bring flight to the masses. They dreamed of a day when air travel would be routine. Planes would take passengers from one city to another and carry
It's true.
cargo to countries all over the world. By the time Orville died in 1948, all of that had come to pass.
Now boarding, gold-plated Diamond Club members. Please have 22 forms of identification ready as you approach the jetway. Right this way, Captain.
Your coffee, Captain.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit biting my nails.
Oh, yeah. And that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the. Okay, so we're gonna review by taking the quiz, and then we'll have a little bit of talk about what happened in this video. So that guys, that was interesting. So I'm gonna make a little bit more 14 videos than the other video I did last time. Okay, so let's take a quiz. Okay, so the first question says. Okay, so I can't pronounce it because it might be a little hard for you. So the first question says the Wrights viewed Sir George Cayley and Otto Lilienthal as what? So the Wrights viewed Sir George Cayley and Otto Lilienthal as, is it A, competition, B, inspiration, C, collaborators, or D, students? So hey guys, put their pick the right answer in the chat to see which one is correct, because this is, I might have to do this for every BrainPop video I'm going to be doing. The Wrights viewed Sir George Cayley and Arthur Linthiel as competition, inspiration, collaborators, or students. Okay, so I'm just gonna probably wait until you guys put the answers up, because I am not saying it. Okay, so I'm gonna guess. Because it says, okay, I'm gonna say okay, so it's inspiration, so I picked B. That was correct. Okay, so the next question. Okay, so the next question, we're on question 2. So there are 10 questions per quiz. Okay, so analyzing birds and flight let the Wrights to improve which aspect of aircraft design? Is it A, pilot control systems, B, carrying capacity, C, size and shape of propellers, or D, power to weight ratio? Okay, so there's a little bit might have been a tough one than the last one, because I had to think that one for a little bit. So I'm gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna say put the right answer in the chat, please. Okay, so so this is what, okay, so it's pilot control systems, carrying capacity, size and shape of propellers. Oh, it's not. I accidentally put B. I accidentally put D as per the radio show. That's not it. So I'm gonna say, so it can't be D. So I got that wrong. Power control systems, carrying capacity, or size and shape of propeller. So it's definitely not D. It's called power to weight ratio. So definitely not D. I'm gonna say carrying capacity. Not that either. Okay, so it's either power control systems, which is A, or size and shape of propeller, which is C. So I'm gonna say no. So it's A, power control systems. Okay, so yeah, I got that segment wrong. Okay, so number 3, adjusting roll, pitch, and yaw allows pilots to counter the effect of shifting weight. A, B, engine failure. C, changing wind, or D, uneven runaways. Okay, so I'm gonna probably put an emoji to probably get you guys good luck or something. I'll probably put good luck, because I think I can there. There we go. But I just put the emoji there like that, claps to give us good luck. Okay, so is it shifting weight, engine failure, changing winds, or uneven runaways for the question of adjusting roll, pitch, and yaw allows pilots to counter the effect of? So that's the third question. I'm gonna say changing winds. Yes, that is. I got the third one correct, so I think I might do it. Okay, so number 4. Compared to stream engines used in other early aircraft, the gas engine in the Wright Flyer is it lighter? A, more powerful? B, quieter? C, or sturdier? D. Make sure you guys probably about this quest about the Wright brothers, because I probably need to still have that knowledge in there. Okay, so I think, is it A, lighter, B, more powerful, C, quieter, or D, sturdier? Let's see here. I'm not sure I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna say lighter. Yeah, it's lighter. What am I getting lucky today? Okay, so 5. Number 5. We're on the 5th question. We're like halfway through, so there's 10 questions in each quiz. Okay, so what is the significance of the power to weight ratio in aviation? Oh, we haven't talked about aviation yet. Is it A, the two values must be exactly equal? B, if it's too small, a plane can't take off? C, the engine needs to be the heaviest part of a plane? Or is it D, small engines increase a plane's stability? I'm gonna say D. No, it's definitely not D. I just did that for the second one. How could we just do it for the 5th one? I'm gonna say, is it? I'm gonna say B. Oh, it's definitely B. If I picked B, then I would have been lucky. Okay. Okay, so 6. Which of the following best describes what the Wrights achieved at Kitty Hawk? Is it A, the first safe and practical flying machine? B, the longest flight by a piloted craft up to that point? The first flying machine to carry multiple passengers? Or is it D, the first flight by a power-controlled aircraft? I think, is it like, okay, so best describes the right achieved at Kitty Hawk. It's definitely not C. I just picked C, which was the first flying machine to carry multiple passengers. Definitely not A. Z. See, I'm not very good at this quiz. 7. We're almost done with it's like 3 more questions. What term best describes the public's initial reaction to the Kitty Hawk flight? Is it A, indifferent, B, curious, C, outraged? Oh, that's a powerful word. D, celebratory. Let's say outraged. No, it's definitely not outraged because even though it's powerful words, that's my normal thing. I get in sometimes situations like what's wrong with that? Like how can we fix that problem? Even though outraged by that. I think is it indifferent? Yeah, it's indifferent. Even though I never heard of that word before. 8. Which of the following is an opinion? The original Whitefire was destroyed by wind. Later designs for the right forward were fast and there. C, the Reds were more ambitious than other inventors. Or is it D, Orville Wright eventually sold the Wright Company? Okay, let me see. I think it's C. Yeah, it's C. Yeah, I got the one right. Oh, I'm not gonna do right because. Okay, so 9. Place these events in chronological order. Oh, we haven't talked about this one yet because I'm pretty sure that might appear in some. This is about not all of them because that doesn't always happen. So A, Wright Company incorporates. B, test flight of the first Wright flyer. C, Wilbur Wright dies. D, the Wrights put on their first air show. Okay, so it's definitely not in like the question. So I'm gonna put okay, so it's B, BDK. Okay. Last question. This is the 10th question. There's only 10 questions in each quiz. In what way can the Wright Company be considered a success? A, it met the growing demand for faster shipping services. B, Orville and Wilbur became instant millionaires. Oh, that's not true. It remains one of America's oldest family-run businesses. D, air travel is now a standard mode of transportation. Is it A? No, it's definitely not A. Oh man, why can't I get this right? Oh, how is it D? How's it like transportation? How did you do? We got 4 out of 10 correct. I did terrible on that quiz. See, so last time on April 17th from last week, maybe, oh yeah, last week the coronavirus the quiz I took, I got 90%, which was not that bad. You definitely saw quote. So yeah, that shouldn't good. Right, bros. I still need to work on that because I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, I need to turn that down a little bit. Yeah. So you look at that. The quiz I currently took with you guys, that was terrible. That was like terrible, guys. Oh, sorry, the light just keeps going on. Okay, well, I think that's gonna end for the BrainPop. Okay, just before we go, I just want to say a little bit, about the next. So technically, we were supposed to, me and my brother and my sister were to go to the dentist probably either that was last week. Well, unfortunately, it's due to the coronavirus. It just canceled. I have to wait until October, so which is great. Even though we kind of have we still have to go because the coronavirus had just like be the impact about in our routine. So yeah, I just want to talk to you a little about how things are going. Hope you guys are doing better as well, even though either if you're in America or maybe anywhere else in the world that's quarantined as well. Hope you guys are feeling a little bit better quarantine as well. And so I'll put one more trilogy before I say goodbye. So I'm gonna pick something. Let's do because I'm gonna pick. All right, I'll put those two emojis together to say I'll feel a little bit before I go. So guys, if you enjoyed this live stream or I'm just calling it a video live stream, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. That would be great. And if you have seen the first video you see by me, then please do consider subscribing to join the Emerald Team. I'm going to call it the Emerald Team for now. I haven't introduced you. I'll hope you talk a little bit more about the Emerald Team on tomorrow's video. Before we start the BrainPop. Hopefully I'll do it after the end, after the BrainPop. So guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Yeah, I hope you guys having I'm having excellent time from the quarantine. So yeah, see you guys. Yeah. So yeah, goodbye guys. Goodbye.